It's Robin O'Bannon from Gilbert, Arizona. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about the importance of honoring yourself. I got a friend of mine who is, after a lot of soul searching and a lot of prayer, a lot of discussion, and just a whole lot of angst, she has earned her way to a whole other state. Let me explain that, because I don't think I'm doing such a great job with that. All right. My friend was raised in a really, really strong Christian household, right? And she has always been kind of a peacemaker. She likes to make people happy. She likes to please people, sometimes even at her own expense. And the reason why I feel really strongly about sharing this message with you is because she and I are cut from the same cloth. We get along so well because we know each other and we understand each other. We don't excuse each other when we act up. But, we don't always act up. We don't excuse each other, but we definitely understand each other. And we definitely want each other to be a better person, right? So this friend of mine has really been struggling with moving out of state. I mean, she's been here in the state of Arizona all of her life, and this is where her friends are, this is where her family is, and so you can see why that would be a relatively difficult decision to make. Well, she knew a long time ago that she was really supposed to make this move. She felt it in her gut. How many of you guys know about gut instinct? I know that I do. And here's something I know really, just from personal experience, that the only regrets I've ever had in my life are those where my gut told me to do one thing and I did something else just to make somebody else feel better. Those are the regrets that I have in my life. And that person that I tried to make feel better, where are they now? Right? Where are they? I am responsible for my own life, and you are responsible for your own life. And if this message is reaching you, I know for a fact that you have definitely had personal experience where your gut has told you to do one thing and you did something else, and man, did you regret it. Well, I call it honoring yourself when you do follow your gut, because you're willing to take all the consequences that come with following your own gut, right? Or your own instinct. Hey, call it your gut, call it instinct, call it your inner voice, your guide voice, call it the Holy Spirit. Whatever it is that you call it, it's in there for a reason. I know that somewhere out there, because I know I've read it, but I'm not the one to ask, right? But there is scientific, there's physiological, there's spiritual evidence that this is the guide. This, I'm pointing at my gut. Can you see that in the frame? Okay, my gut down there. Quite substantial these days. Anyway, listen, congratulations to my friend who eventually honored herself. And even though it got really difficult sometimes because there are people who love her so much they wanted to hold on to her for themselves, you know what? She made that right decision. She's a little nervous. It's something new and exciting. That's the way it is for all of us when we take off and we do something that's completely brand new. But, she's also really sure that this is the right move to make. I know that her world is just going to open up. It's going to explode in Technicolor, I like to say, just like mine did when I finally started honoring myself. Take small steps. If you've never honored yourself before and you want to go and bungee jump off the Grand Canyon, I don't recommend it. Start with small things, like when you know that something isn't quite right, don't just let it pass. Open your mouth. Speak the truth. Say something. And people might not like it because they may not be used to seeing that from you, but let that become part of who you are. Another friend of mine earlier today said, as we get older, we become more genuine. And he's absolutely right. I believe that we owe it to ourselves to be more genuine, not only as we get older, but as a component of growing older. And you can start that right now, even if you're crazy enough to be watching this video and you're in the single digits, 8, 9 years old. So be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Honor yourself. Follow that instinct. Follow that spirit that is inside of you, that is as old as the ages, because very often it knows what to do, even when the conscious mind does not. Hey everybody, Happy New Year. We'll see you next time.